And after all, what other franchise has been to the Super Bowl 4 consecutive years and, of course, lost 4 consecutive years? But Bills general manager John Butler doesn't want to hear any talk about an end of an era in Buffalo. But for the first time since 1987, the Bills season will end when the regular season ends. And it was the new kids on the block in the AFC, the New England Patriots, who delivered the final knockout punch in, of all places, Rich Stadium. Long live the King, tonight's cover story. In the freezing mist of Rich Stadium, the Buffalo Bills' playoff hopes melted away, and the beast of the East was finally tamed. Bills fans had better make up another list, for while Santa was in the stands, Scrooge was on the sidelines, and he brought with him memories of Christmas past. In Super Bowl 25, Parcells' Giants won by a missed kick. In the drizzle at Rich Stadium, Parcells' Patriots won by kicking the Bills all over the field, and a new beast in the East was born. In the last 6 games, the Bills were 2-4, while the Patriots were 6-0. In sacks, the Bills were minus 15 compared to the Pats plus 10. In fact, this will be the first time in the 90s that the Bills have allowed more sacks than they've given. Head-to-head, the Bills gave up 76 points to New England this year, and this season they gave up 30 or more points 4 times. In their 4-year Super Bowl run, they did that a total of only 6 times. According to the Bills, giving up points isn't the problem. Giving up players is.
I don't think any team's going to go to 4 straight Super Bowls with free agency. We got there because we had 11 or 12 all-pro players on the team at the same time. And that's not possible anymore in free agency.
There's a feeling of sadness that we're not the team we've been. Reality tells you we're not the teem we've been.
I guess they wanted parity in the league, and over the past few years, you know, we've lost Pro Bowl players like Shane Conlon, Will Wolford, Howard Ballard, Nate Odoms, to name a few. And, you know, I guess you could say it is catching up with us.
Other teams lose Pro Bowl players, but unlike the Bills, they replace them with other Pro Bowlers. Dallas is 3 for 3 when it comes to free agency in Honolulu. Last year, they lost 3 Pro Bowlers, but replaced them with 3 who still made the trip.
Maybe this is the best thing that could happen, to realize we gotta do some things during the off season to put together the chemistry again to go out and have a championship season.
And the Bills have had many championship seasons, winning the AFC Championship 5 times with an overall winning percentage of 70%, 49-7 at home. But this year the Bills played poor at Rich, losing 4 games there this year, their most since 1987. From 90 to 93, the Bills were 34-5 at home. At home during the 90s, the Bills only lost 3 times to teams in their division. They've lost that many this year alone. Ultimately, it may be the numbers catching up with the Bills. In the past 5 years, the Bills have played in 89 games, averaging almost 18 games per year. Playing in almost all of those games is an aging 34-year-old Jim Kelly. And his 33-year-old backup, Frank Reich, becomes a free agent at the end of this season. This year, though, Buffalo Bill free agents may be looking to break free from the past.
I've expressed all along that I do want to stay here. If it means me moving to inside linebacker, you know, I'll be more than welcome to do that.
From out of the mist rose the new beast, while the fog carried only memories in its hometown haze. In all, 21 Bills will become free agents at the end of the season, led by Bennett and Reich. The Bills are in danger of finishing below 500 a year after making it to the Super Bowl. If they lose to the Colts on Saturday, they'll join this list of teams with losing records after Super Bowl.